Hello everybody, DJ Seanums here playing EU4, our tutorial series. This is part 8, I believe. Yeah, so where we left off, we had just unlocked the ability to do our first idea group. Now, let's take a look. We have a 3-4-6 ruler, and our air is a 5-2-1. So we're going to be strong in mill for now, for hopefully 30 years. But we're going to be strong in admin later. So, I think I would really love to go exploration to colonize. But we're kind of weak in Diplo. We're behind in Diplo tech. Oh man, it really sucks. Because we kicked England's butt. So we might have a shot at getting North America. As Scottish North America. However, yeah, so I think we're going to want to do either a military or an admin idea. Now, there is no innovativeness in the base game. So innovative ideas lose their splendor a little bit. Innovative ideas are very good. Idea cost minus 5% is solid. Tech cost minus 10%, very good. Institution spread is nice. War exhaustion is nice because this allows your war exhaustion to go down while at war. So that can be great. And then minus 10% advisor costs, minus 20% advisor costs. Advisors are basically monarch point generation. So this is good. Alternatively, we're doing a lot of coring. So we could go administrative ideas or administrative advisor costs or creation costs. That would save us more admin points. Promote culture cost is okay. Dab cost minus 25 is nice. Autonomy change is nice. Get more out of the land quicker. Admin tech cost minus 10. And governing capacity plus 20%. Governing capacity, you can see here. That's basically the bigger you are, the closer you'll get to governing capacity. If you go over it, you'll have some negative modifiers, but it shouldn't be a big deal for us right now. We're still pretty small. We could go expansion for a colonist, which we wouldn't be able to use. An extra merchant. An extra diplomat. Yeah, this would be good later if we were actually in North America. Infrastructure ideas, state maintenance, construction costs. Wait, what? Okay, so just construction cost twice? Weird. States governing costs, fort maintenance, construction time, expand administration costs, which we can't use, and dev costs. Alternatively, we could go for like a military idea. We could go for like quality or offensive or even naval. Galley combat ability, naval fire, sailors, heavy ship combat, morale of navies, ship disengagement. What about maritime? Trade, sailors, global ship repair, ship trade power, naval force limit, ship cost, trade power abroad, fleet movement. So I don't think we're going to go either of those. Espionage is good, but again, we're not going to go a Diplo idea. So I think the play is probably to go innovative. Really good stuff. Or we could go mill, because we are still behind in admin tech, unfortunately. So I think it does actually make sense to maybe go a mill idea. Mercenaries could be cool. Quality is nice. Infantry combat ability, we're using a lot of infantry. Army tradition is great. Cavalry combat ability, ship durability. I think quality actually is perfect for us because it has a little bit built in for Navy. So we're going to go quality first. I don't think I ever have done a mill idea first, but that's just how this tech has shaken out. And it makes sense because we are going to be... we're actually paying for war taxes right now, which is why we're not making even more for mill. Let's keep an eye on this loot. Cork has a rebellion, but that's... we can actually go over and put that down. I didn't do anything with that. Diplomat, let's take a look at Austria. Austria. So Castile rivaled Austria, but Austria has not rivaled Castile, which means an alliance is somewhat possible. We could also ally the Pope for extra stuff. That actually makes sense, I think, to me. We'll improve with the Pope. Keep him liking us. And when this fort falls, we should be able to do our peace deal. Everything is coming up Scotland, baby. Let's take a look at loot, so we can go down here to loot some more. But the war might be over soon, so we'll go to... I don't want to loot any of this land. It's going to be our land, so we'll go to Kent. Earldom of Orkney. Make the deal. Oh, so this is us peacefully, I believe, getting... Orkneyar. So, let's see. The event Earldom of Orkney happens. Norway cedes Orkney to us. We gain a core. Norway loses a core. They cede Hjaltland to us. So we pay 100 ducats. Add a truce with Scotland. Royal marriage with Denmark. We pay 100 ducats for 2 fairly crap pieces of land. I don't think I'm going to do this. It also says Denmark, royal marriage with Denmark. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. Because I want to kill Denmark. I want money. And we're going to be strong enough, I think, to actually build a navy soon. Okay, so we have taken Montgomery. Let's just go siege this last province. They should be down to do this deal. Why are you not down, buddy? Length of war. Like, look at you. Well, I mean, I know there's 2 other countries involved. So Lorraine and Utrecht. I assume you guys don't feel like doing a white peace. That's annoying. So I think just to maybe save time, we might take a little bit less than we wanted, because I don't really want to sit around this war. The sooner we get out of this war, the more we can start building churches. So let's see. If I didn't take this, they're 10 reasons away. Their war exhaustion went down, but it's going to go up because they're occupied. Our war score is up. We can actually take our first idea for infantry combat ability. Nice. So for every 3 ideas that you take, you unlock one of these bonuses in the order of left to right. So after we take 1, 2, 3 ideas, we will unlock national unrest -1. And when you take 1, 2, 3 ideas, we will unlock ship cost -10. So by the time we get through this first idea group, we'll have 2 of these unlocked. Pretty good. So yeah, I think we are going to loot while we wait. It's unfortunate that we're being blockaded, but what can you do? What can you do? Okay, we fully improve with the Pope. I did demand, and I do have set Gwyneth, correct? Yes. Love to take the fort in Montgomery as well. Ah, dang. So our war score is going to continue to tick up. We are being blockaded, but that doesn't seem to matter much. So we can gain 8 more war score. I'm just going to let time pass. We're going to sit in the war, unfortunately. Our war exhaustion is bad, but manageable. We have a diplomat free. And we have pretty high relations with Castile and that guy. Let's take a look at Austria. Let's keep improving with Austria. Austria would actually accept an alliance now. We got out of this war. Length of war is continuing to tick down. We'll wait 9 months. We'll see what the peace deal looks like. I want to wait till the end of the year. Like the yearly tick. Let's go. Okay, so Kent has been fully looted. Let's take our... called the Midlands now. Interesting. So let's take our primary army. And go... Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so the reason we can't fully knock out England is because they have the Fort of Calais that France never took. That's a bit unfortunate. Kildare. I guess we can improve with Poland. It's always good just to improve with world powers. So England went bankrupt. They've squandered their wealth. This decreased their stability by 3 and cost them all their monarch points. Their loans have been canceled and inflation reduced. Their prestige and legitimacy have drastically reduced. Advisors fired. Mercenaries departed. And morale of their fleets and armies has been sapped. Yikes. Oh boy. Guys, I was willing to let you out. Lose 50 Diplo points. Nah, we're behind in Diplo. We'll lose the prestige. Ooh, gain a half price mill advisor, level 2. Very cool. Can't really afford him right now. But that's awesome. He's a great advisor, discipline. So we're improving with Poland. I guess we can improve with France. Doesn't hurt. Okay, clergy, yeah, influence. All right, let's take a look at how the... Oh, we're going to wait till the end of the year. -6 reasons. We can almost do the peace deal. So lose 40 ducats to gain 10 prestige and 20 legitimacy. Or lose more prestige. That's annoying. I don't want to take another loan. That's a good deal, honestly, but... Oh, we are maxed out. Let's go loot London some more. Okay, so they would accept the peace deal probably next month or the month after that. Byzantine refugees. This is very good. So lose 80 power right now. So 50 Diplo, 30 admin. But we gain 5 prestige and -10 tech costs for 30 years. That's very strong. So we will do that. Would you please accept this peace offer? Thank you. Let's recall our spy or our diplomat from there. So to go over, we were returning all these cores. That's what these blue lines mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces to Northumberland. For ourselves, we are taking 4 provinces, of which we will give 2 to our new subject of Wales. 580 ducats. And yeah, a humiliate would be good though. Dang. Humiliate would be great. But a humiliate costs 40 war scores. So we would have to give up like 1, 2, and then like money. So if we did a humiliate and then that, I don't think, I mean, we need power projection. Sucks. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, let's actually issue an embargo before we have a truce. That helps with power projection. And can we insult Denmark for power projection? We can. Let's do that. So we could actually get to 60. Or we could actually, yeah, we could actually get to the number that we need. The 50 power projection. For the humiliate. What? So, yeah. Humiliate is so good for us. But I think I have more important things to do, like taking the fort, taking all this money. Yeah, that sucks. We really need our power projection high, but it got high just by virtue of what we just took in the peace deal. Okay, sweet. 45 AE is fine. 12.7 prestige. English lost prestige. We gained 30 power projection. Yeah, we suffered a little bit of inflation. 580 ducats. Very cool. Let's tell our guys to go home. Before I forget, so to release vassals, I kind of did it a little quick with Northumberland, but you go to your diplomacy screen, click this button at the bottom, create a subject from some of your provinces, and you can tell what they're going to get in advance by hovering over this grayed out shield. So Wales will get everything that glows purple, and you can't decide what to give them. They just take it. So they're going to get Gwynedd and Montgomery, but that's fine. I just didn't want England to have this fort anymore. So Wales, and it says in advance here, they will receive Gwynedd and Montgomery. So yes, they will be a Catholic Welsh country. Boop. And also we don't have to core these two provinces now, so that's pretty neat. We can now complete our mission to advance the frontier, which will give us 100 mil power, autonomy change, and a bunch of claims. So now we have claims on all of this. I left Cornwall just because, you know. Trustworthy allies. Turn that in now. Acquire subjects, we'll turn that in now. And I think I will annex Northumberland. They've served their purpose. We will start the cores on Chester and Lancashire, I think. Yeah, we'll core that up. We will recall a diplomat from France. And how much to pay off our loans? Oh my god, to pay off our loans is a lot. Man, not having war reps is rough. Yeah, so once we put down this rebellion, let's see. I am going to turn in the construction cost. We can probably seize land after these rebels are dealt with. So churches. So we absolutely need to build the church in Lothian. It'll make us almost half a ducat. Pretty strong. We'll build one in Ayrshire. And did you see how cheap those buildings were, by the way? From the mission that we just turned in and from taking the levy church tax. So we got some good modifiers there going for us, so we need to take advantage of them. We could also get a trade, a market in Cork. Does Cork have a center of trade? It does. It has a level 1 coastal center of trade. So that would be almost 3 more trade power in the North Sea node, which we need 50%. And we currently only have 37%, so that could be an option. Alternatively, barracks are very good for manpower. A barracks in Perth would give us 500 manpower. I think we need to focus on economy, though. Manpower, we're doing all right. Let's sort by wealth. So we're gonna grab... We're gonna build, like... that many churches for now. We're gonna keep some money in the bank. Because I want to build my ships back up. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3... I want about 200 spare ducats. 4, so take that. Let's shift consolidate. No rebellions for a little while. So currently we are losing money because fleet maintenance, army, losing so much money. Port maintenance, diplomatic expenses because our ports are blockaded. So this stuff needs to update. I'm gonna go to about half maintenance. We can seize land now that the rebels are dealt with. So let's do that. These. Turn off war taxes. We could probably do with a inflation reduction, but we'll wait. Let's go to a place that we can have a bunch of troops, like our capital, for now, until these rebellions get worse. And yeah, so I want an alliance with the Pope. He's allied to Austria, which is good, so that means he shouldn't get attacked. That works out nicely. So now I believe if we come over here, for yearly papal influence, we make 1.82. From controlled cardinals, 0.5. So we have a cardinal now? Did I miss that? We're actually full on clergy slots, so we need to start revoking things, which they're very influential right now, so we have to be careful. We can see that in 1480 they'll lose 10%, 1485 they'll lose another 10%, so we need to start chipping away at their influence and revoke a privilege to get the privilege that I want. And so we got the Pope. We are sitting at 6 out of 6 relations from our 3 vassals. So I will annex Northumberland now. Take advantage of that Diplo annexation cost. England is no longer a valid rival. That's funny. So we can no longer maintain our embargo. So let's make sure to revoke that on the 7th. So, valid rivalries. Now we can rival Burgundy. Which, let's see, who is Burgundy friends with? I think that's pretty free. Burgundy is friends with nobody of importance. And they are rivaled by France, so I think we will rival Burgundy. We will issue an embargo. Keep our power projection high. We should have gotten power projection for eclipsing England. There it is, plus 10 for eclipsing England. How's our force limit? We are good. We're under the force limit. Let's now also get an alliance with Austria, I think. I think that just makes sense. It looks like our natural allies are going to be Castile and Portugal together. Because Portugal is no longer royal married to England. They've ditched England. Awesome. Castile is no longer royal married to England. They have ditched England. Phenomenal. And the Pope is allied to Austria. And Castile is rivaling France. France has rivaled them back. Austria is rivaling France and Burgundy, so I think this just makes sense. We will go over our limit for a little bit. Yeah, going over our limit's okay. We're going to pay an extra, whenever you're over your relationship limit, you pay 1 Diplo point for each relation you're over. So we're over 1, so we're going to pay 1 Diplo point a month. That's okay. We will royal marry Austria. So, unfortunately, we can't really do anything against France yet because I didn't take Cornwall. But it just wasn't in the cards. So now we can return these 2 cores to Wales. And I believe that's it for vassals. We could release Cornwall for 2, but that seems like a waste. So yeah, now I think our next course of action is going to be to build up a fleet to challenge Denmark. Denmark still has Sweden and Norway. It looks like Sweden can't break free in the base game because no one can help them, which is unfortunate. Denmark has expanded into the Livonian Order while I wasn't looking, and Teutons got killed. So that's funny. Muscovy's getting thick. Oh yeah, I think that's our next priority. We will royal marry Wales. Good stuff. Like I said, I want to keep 2 vassals. So Kildare and Wales are going to be the 2 we stick with. This is good land right here. It is English land. So you can see, because English is not Scottish, we get some penalties, minus 15% tax. manpower and sailors, but it is in the British culture group. So the penalties aren't as severe as, say, if we owned, I assume Norman is in the French. Yeah, Norman is French culture. So we would get, see, if Scotland controlled, we would gain even more severe penalties. So let's see. Do I have a culture set somewhere? Boop, boop, boo. Culture. Do I actually not have culture set anywhere? Let's set it now to, I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Religious? We'll set it to R. Accepted cultures. Let's just go culture. So R is culture. So now we can see Irish, Highlander, Scottish, English. And if we hover over it, it'll say the culture group. So British, Celtic, British. So we can see they're color coded. So these are Celtic, these light pinks, reds, and then these like greens are British. Kind of weird. I feel like that should be kind of flipped, but whatever. And then the yellows looks like our French culture, and then it's like Germanic over here in the orange. So yeah, we want to really own the British Isles, and then maybe we'll accept French culture and really go for that. Our royal marriage has ended. Let's lock them up some more. I really have no designs on Iberia. And now, who do we want to improve with? Who do you want to build a spy network on? So we have claims up here on Norway. I'd love to take Iceland from them as well. I have coalition set to U, so we can take a look at our aggressive expansion with the world. England has negative 58 opinion from us. France is getting up there, minus 29. Burgundy, minus 27. We could actually declare a war on Burgundy for humiliate, which Castile would join. That would be a war that we could do. Seems like a lot of work, though. We wouldn't get land. We would essentially increase our power projection with a humiliate and money. But I don't have transports, really. I have 4 transports, so it'd be slow going. I think that's a little much right now. Let's improve with Wales. We're close to our next government reform, which is up here, this button. The way you get government reform is, you can see the formula there. You gain 0.71 per month due to average local autonomy of 16.31%. So that's another incentive to reduce autonomy like we've been doing. Even though it's causing rebellions, we're earning our reforms faster. And reforms are very, very powerful. So next, we're going to get a tier 3 reform. We'll take a look at those when we unlock it. We are reinforcing our troops. We're still not making money, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the Iberian wedding. Okay, so Castile just got super strong. So this event is when the Spanish powers marry into each other and inherit one of the other. So Castile has now wait, did they not take it? Oh, never mind. So they took the stupid option where they didn't get Aragon as a vassal. So that's something. But usually Castile, I think it's like 80 or 90% of the time, will get the Aragon vassal. But they didn't. Weird. Very strange. I think now we're just waiting on these churches to be built. So this Lothian church is built. And that's going to make a world of difference for our tax income. 1.97. We are going to not repay our loan. Actually, we should repay... That was dumb of me. We have these 1% burger loans, but I should have repaid this bad, nasty 4% one. Yeah. That sucks. Okay, so we're going to pay that one off. You also might want to reduce inflation. Workshops are very important tech-wise, so maybe not. Maybe we'll roll with the inflation for now. Our economy is not strong. Like, we are at half maintenance right now. So we're paying for forts. We really need 4 forts. And we're paying for 3. Dumfries, Ulster. We're going to inherit this one in Northumberland in the marsh. We might want to put it in... Dang, there's really... So we're going to get a zone of control from Dumfries in this area. So we might want to put like a fort in York, even though it's farmlands. Or maybe... Dang, there's like really no good terrain over here. So we might want to put the fort in York eventually. I don't know. Q I have for terrain. I think terrain is Q by default. So we can see some rivers. Okay, so it looks like we got another lightship. We will continue to protect trade in the North Sea. I think I'm gonna... Oh, let's get all these ships going. Keep protecting trade. We can get another idea. Yearly army tradition. Very nice. Let's take a look. We don't have the forts that we need, but with that modifier... it's almost like having half of the total forts we need just from that idea, so that's very nice. And we're at 45 army tradition. We could actually roll a general, but yeah, Casper is 40, so we might need to roll a general soon. I really don't like the fact that we're losing this much money on half maintenance. It's kind of weirding me out. I might have to delete the cavalry. If we look at our ideas, we are getting 10% infantry combat ability, but we are going to get 10% cavalry combat ability, and cavalry is good. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, so look at how nicely the name stretches now. Beautiful. And look how tiny England's getting. Suck it, England. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Have a good one.